Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Papa Jr. This is the Ring Out Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. And today we're going to react to Palana's, I think I'm saying his name right. Palana, Villana, whatever. When wrestlers accidentally hit fans, man. I wonder, like we just saw it with Gunther. Not Gunther's fault. Fucking Pat McAfee ducked and the jacket hit the fucking kid. The kid was cool about it. He was laughing and all that. So shout out to him, man. But yeah, man. I've seen it a few times. I think there was a time, I don't know if it was NXT. Yeah. I don't remember who the wrestler was, but that wrestler had a ladder. I'm not saying that because I saw the thumbnail, but I remember that shit. But I don't remember the wrestler in the thumbnail, but I remember that happening. Don't know if it was AEW or not. The wrestler had the ladder. No, probably was NXT, probably Black and Gold. The wrestler had a ladder, so it wasn't in the thumbnail. My bad, y'all. But the wrestler had the ladder. He extended the ladder or some shit. Almost hit the fan. The fan went like this. Whoa. You feel me? If you know what I'm talking about, probably they show it here. I don't know. But I remember that shit. But let's see what other times that happened. Accidentally hit fans, man. I'm interested. Let's get it, bro. I ain't gonna waste time. Let's fucking do this, man. Intro went long enough. Bang.
Sometimes front row seats aren't the best in the house, especially when you inadvertently get caught in the action. These are times when wrestlers accidentally hit.
Nah, those are plants right there when he got pounced. If I was in the crowd and I got hit, I mean, depending how badly I was, but it was a little. When I get a bruise, I'm like, man, I ain't worried about that, bro. People be like, oh, you should sue, man. You get money, man. I'm not about that, bro. Fuck that. If money's all you care about, bro, then that says a lot about you, bro. Like money is good to have, you know. Gotta pay the bills and all that good stuff, but or get free Mania tickets. Hey, if I get free Mania tickets front row and they pay for my flight, that'll be alright. I'm like, yo, pay for my flight. Give me free Mania tickets. And I don't gotta sue you. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna sue you. But they will come to you, oh, you okay? Okay. Listen, like, I'm hurt badly, but I'll be alright. But give me some tickets, man. I'll be Gucci. Some front row tickets, and I'll be good. I don't gotta sue you. Right? Nah, you're not gonna be front row tickets, then we're gonna have a problem, man. Because this was on you guys. I'll use that against them to get what I want. Shit.
Hit fans. After winning the Royal Rumble, Jey Uso was joyfully dancing with the crowd when things took a wild turn. Gunther suddenly appeared and attacked him right in the middle of his celebration. In a shocking twist, the World Heavyweight Champion whipped off his jacket and launched it right towards
Oh, we're just
Pat
speaking
McAfee.
about that.
But Pat McAfee managed to duck just in time, and the jacket ended up striking a young fan square in the face. Pat even stopped to check in on the fan afterwards, as it looked like it clearly hurt. I know Gunther did not expect McAfee's quick reflexes to lead to this accident. WWE's newest monster, Jacob Fatu, has been one scary addition to the company. Whether it's terrorizing heavyweights like Braun Strowman or even messing with security guards, his impact is undeniable. Unfortunately, he hit a WWE official by accident. Fatu was flipped into the timekeeper area and accidentally kicked a woman right on the head.
I remember that.
In a rare break from his character, he apologized multiple times because he genuinely felt bad. Turns out even monsters have a soft side to them.
I remember that.
Shinsuke Nakamura and Kevin Owens battled on an episode of SmackDown.
Like she would have understand. At the same time, like you had to see that coming and move out the way. Don't just stay there. She moved out the way so late. Boom, she got caught with a fucking boot, bro, with the heel. Like, if you see that there was gonna be a spot right there, you had plenty of time to clear the fucking area. But shout out to him for apologizing, and like I would have felt the same way. I'm like, damn, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you should have moved out the way you saw it coming. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like a shout out to Fatu, man. But come on, man. Like you seen the spot about to happen, and you're still in the area. Y'all gotta get out the fucking way, man. All of them.
In
Don't just move at the last
2017.
minute,
Towards
last
the
second.
end of the match, Kevin Owens requested that Sami Zayn remove the top panel from the announce table. When Zayn tossed the upper section of that table, it bounced off the floor straight into a fan's face. The impact visibly shook the fan, while Sami Zayn appeared momentarily remorseful. But he couldn't break character since he had just turned heel. That fan is probably rethinking any future front row plans. That wasn't the only time that Sami
Exactly. Give me some front row tickets and we go. I don't gotta sue you. I don't need no money. Just give me some front row tickets. Fuck it. I'll pay for the flight or pay 50% off. I don't know. You feel me?
Zayn accidentally bounced a weapon off the floor, sending it flying
WrestleMania.
into the crowd. It also happened at a WWE live event. After using a kendo stick, he slammed it on the WWE ring, only for it to fly into the crowd, hitting a fan. But the fans were all smiles, practically trying to hold onto it
Holiday
until a
tour.
security guard swooped in and took it away. But being the babyface that everyone loves, Sami Zayn later returned the stick to the crowd, and a thunderous
Hey,
pop set
keep
it
that.
all.
That's yours
that is
now.
one souvenir to remember. Something similar happened with Brock Lesnar. The Beast was beefing with Seth Rollins after the heist of the century at WrestleMania, and on an episode of Raw, Seth would actually gift a brand new car to his stooges. Later that night, Brock Lesnar would destroy this vehicle to send a message to Seth freaking Rollins, and then the Beast demonstrated an unreal feat of strength when he ripped the door off the car and chucked it right into the crowd, smacking a fan in the process. But just like the kendo stick with Sami Zayn, the lucky fan ended up with a one-of-a-kind Brock Lesnar memento, and they actually seemed pretty happy. Sometimes fans in the crowd aren't so lucky when weapons go flying. Take this TNA incident with Conan and Sami Callihan, for example. Conan swung a kendo stick at Callihan just as Sami dodged at the last second, and the stick smacked into the rope and bounced into the crowd at a speed that could have been dangerous, eventually hitting several fans. Thankfully, no one was truly hurt, but this had the potential of ending up badly. NXT superstar Roxanne Perez popped up on Raw to watch a match between Bayley and Nia Jax. After the match came to an end, there was a confrontation between the two ladies, and it got to a point where the security guard had to break it up. When doing this, Roxanne Perez actually kicked a fan in the front row out of her seat. It's a funny moment that shows that anything can happen when you're too...
Nah, she just fell, bro. I don't even think that touched her. Maybe a little tap. But that fan just fell back. That was not a kick to the face or nothing, bro. Like that little small little fry, you're gonna come on, bro. She just so clumsy and she just fell back. There's a lot of people like that.
Too close to the action. A fan learned that lesson the hard way with CM Punk. In 2012, Mr. McMahon was sick and tired of CM Punk's behavior. Therefore, he issued a challenge to the WWE Champion, and it was Vince and Punker in the main event of Raw in a no disqualification match. It was a very entertaining bout that eventually ended when Ryback and Cena came to help the boss because they were beefing with CM Punk. Like the coward he was, Punk ran into the crowd to avoid a beating. However, it wasn't only the wrestlers in the ring who wanted to assault CM Punk. A fan decided to join in on the action. Someone in the crowd slapped the back of CM Punk's head multiple times, and out of anger, CM Punk turned around and smacked the wrong fan in the face in retaliation. The real culprit managed to get away. Speaking of CM Punk, he recently accidentally hit a copy of WWE 2K24 out of a fan's hand who was looking for a signature on the cover. This time around, he knew that he made a mistake and he picked up the game and gave it back to the fan. It did look like the fan was expecting him to sign it, but CM Punk did not, and he just continued on with his entrance. Ever since the 90s, D-Generation X has been throwing glow sticks into the crowd during their entrances. They would do the same thing at the Hall of Fame during their induction. However, someone in the crowd did not see it coming, and you could see Road Dogg apologizing to the person who got hit in the head. He clearly felt bad about what he did. One of AEW's best qualities is the fact that they aren't afraid to be hardcore. We've seen some of the craziest spots in the company over the last 5 years. On top of that, they have Darby Allin, who is this generation's Daredevil, who reminds a bunch of people of Jeff Hardy, because these two guys are just insane and will do anything.
I think Darby's worse. I think Darby's way worse than Jeff Hardy. Dude will go through fucking glass, fucking fire, down the steps. Fucking, he'll probably take a bullet too. Fucking, hey, Darby's worse than Jeff Hardy.
And throw their bodies on the line. At a pay-per-view, he jumped off a ladder onto a piece of glass that was sitting on some
A piece? Nick. That was like a door-sized glass.
chairs. His opponent got out of the way, but he still crashed into it. The glass exploded everywhere and would actually hit some people in the audience. Thankfully, everybody was okay, but that was a scary spot. When Kairi Sane was a champion, she was making her way into the ring during an entrance on NXT. This is when she started swinging her title around. Unfortunately, she accidentally let go and the belt would actually hit someone in the crowd. The fan turned out fine and even returned the belt to the champ. On an episode of AEW Dynamite, we would see Cope, aka Edge, wrestle the main event with Pac. The match came to an end when the Death Riders stormed into the ring to attack Cope. That is when Jay White came down to make the rescue, and he would send Claudio, formerly known as Cesaro, into the crowd. And when this happened, he actually kicked a wrestling Instagram influencer, also known as Wyatt, in the head. There's even a POV version that Wyatt posted onto Instagram. During NXT's Halloween Havoc in 2022, there would be a ladder match for the North American Championship, and there was a spot in this match where Von Wagner would pull out a ladder from under the ring, and as he was doing this, this lady was inches away from getting hit in the face. So
I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. It was NXT. I was right.
This next one didn't hurt a fan, but it's still funny, and it
I could have sworn I saw something similar to that in black and gold. And it was a white lady that was like, it was probably this one I was talking about. So, probably was the one with the thumbnail. Could have sworn I saw something like that. Same, like something similar to that somewhere else. But I don't know.
technically did hit a fan. Chad Gable was taking his shirt off and he threw it into the crowd, only for the shirt to land perfectly onto the fan. That is some crazy accuracy.
That's
and the last
crazy.
one wasn't an incident. It was intentionally done by AEW's greatest villain, MJF. There were a couple of times where he threw drinks at a fan. It happened one time to an adult and even a child. MJF absolutely has no chill for anyone in attendance, and if you see him coming towards you with a drink, you gotta make sure you dodge it.
What was going through your mind throwing the drink on the kid?
Kid looked thirsty. What's the second question?
Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much.
That's funny. 20 fans who violated. Yeah, bro. If I react to that, I'm gonna react to it just for that. Because I will say a lot of shit about these fucking fans, bro. Motherfuckers feel entitled, bro. Anyways, I'm not gonna fucking end this fucking video on a fucking negative note. But, ladies and gentlemen, we saw it. Accident. I bet there's more out there. This was only 8 minutes. I bet there is definitely more out there, man. Maybe I'll try to find this, see if I could see different ones, man. I enjoyed this. Fans, they were positive about it. Not once I saw that, oh, this person sued and all that. Feel bad for the guy that got hit by CM Punk. It wasn't even him. And the culprit got away. So, after that, I don't know what happened to him, man. He didn't say it here. But yeah, if you made it this far, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like, hit the subscribe, comment down below any moments that you saw that were not in this video that wrestlers accidentally hit fans, man. Post it down below, man. You see, if you know any compilations of these type of, fans getting hit by wrestlers accidentally, let me know in the comments. I'll react to it. Sure will be dope, man. But till next time.
Goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang.
One love.